right, good morning and good afternoon, everyone. Good evening from anywhere else you're watching us today. So I'm right now here at Southeast Minnesota State University in Marshall, Minnesota. With me now, Mr.
Gus Condezzo.
Gus Condazzo, and he's going to actually, show me around the university today. And this is the very good one, good perfect video if you're thinking about studying and coming to Minnesota here in Southeast Minnesota for your study plan. Okay, so let's explore more. My question was actually, so do the students when they come here after the orientation, do
Mhm.
you take for the campus tour or?
Yep. Yeah, that
Oh,
first that weekend we do host a whole series of events
yeah,
scheduled. So, like if you need a campus tour, we'll walk you around,
yeah,
make sure you know where your classes are. We'll help you move in, and then there's a lot of fun going on that weekend too. So we're going to keep going too.
okay,
Yep. So during Gold Rush days, we have 4 days jam-packed with events,
yeah,
speakers, just fun stuff to do, live music. We just want to make sure the students feel welcome, get to know each other, and get ready for college. So, yeah, it's a great weekend.
that's wonderful.
My father's from Peru.
Oh wow,
Yep.
you have a very unique name. Wow,
It's
Gus.
Gustavo, but I go by Gus.
Okay, sure.
So just to kind of, this is a nice space, open area. You'll see students just studying, chilling out, taking naps. Getting to know each other.
Right here.
Yep, all over and the way the dorms work. So this is one complex,
Yeah,
and we call them houses. So Titan, Sirius, and so on. There's different names for each house. They're co-ed or like not co-ed. So this could be an all-male dorm. So just
yeah.
all guys, all female, and then some will be by floor, male, female, male.
Oh, this one's for male.
It really depends on the year.
Oh, okay,
Yep,
okay.
yep. But just so you know that we do have strictly all males in one complex, all female, and then by floors.
Sure.
So
And do you also? I wanted to ask these questions like in Nepal, what we have is when it's the hostel, the accommodation provided by the universities like this, they have the warden, for warden. They call warden the in charge for the
yep,
housing.
yep.
So you have two in charge for female and for male. Is that how it works here?
Well, in each house, so we're gonna walk into this complex here called Ocean Boulevard.
Yeah,
There'll be one resident assistant.
yeah.
They call them RAs. I like warden though. But so they're kind of like the big sister or the big brother of the complex,
Yeah,
and they do specific programming with the students to make sure that people get out of the rooms, get acclimated to the whole university experience, things like that. So follow the rules and stuff of that nature. So, but yeah, we'll have one in each
sure.
complex.
This one's called Ocean
Boulevard.
Boulevard.
Yep. So we do have just
These are
simple mailboxes. So if they're getting letters, but if something like a large package is coming from home, or if they go to Amazon or they're shopping online,
okay.
they'll get a slip and then they can go to the mailroom on campus.
Oh, that's great.
So.
And
So this is the common area here where students can just hang out, get out of the room, chill, study, watch some TV.
wow.
Got a nice mounted TV there. And then we have just a small kitchenette here. So, if a student would like to cook a specific meal, they do have access to a stove, doing their dishes, obviously a fridge, microwave, sit down, eat some food. And this is air conditioned. So the common area is air conditioned, but the rooms are not. So. And we'll show you a traditional room here.
Wow. Oh, traditional room?
Traditional, yep.
And this is for...
One or two people, depends on how they prefer to live. So some students will request a roommate, others will just want to live in their own room. But they do come bunked up. You do have to order the metal ones, but they're not furnished other than the mattress. So you got to buy a rug, you got to buy your bedding, stuff like that. But the actual mattress itself comes with the room.
Wow. Oh, I like the bedsheet here. It's SMSU.
You got some nice wells up top. A lot of students will decorate this with pictures, lighting. Gets kind of cool, creative. And then it does come with storage. So this does come with the room. So you have plenty of storage here, 2 desks. You have a closet.
And wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. So if you have your own room, you get double the space, double the storage.
This is called traditional.
Yep.
And they can also choose to say this is they want to choose this one, not the other one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they can pick on the application. You can pick what dorm
And
you
the
prefer.
prices are different.
A little different. Yep.
This one's much expensive.
Nope.
Much cheaper.
So it gets more expensive if you have no roommate. So if you live alone, it's called a single dorm. Single as a double. So there are different price points. Yep.
Okay. And it's all same.
Yep.
All these similar rooms.
Yep.
Okay. And
We're gonna head over to Sweetland Hall. So if you would live in this complex, we do have these common areas. There's one over to the left,
yeah.
one over here to the right, and one straight ahead. That's where you could do your laundry.
Oh wow.
So that's where the laundry is, and that's built into your fees, so you don't have to carry cash or coin to do your laundry. You just have to walk 20 steps and
Okay.
get her done.
Wow.
We're gonna head this way.
Now, what is this?
Shenandoah.
Shenandoah. Okay.
We have Armstrong, Homestead.
Those are the names for the buildings
Yep.
you identify very easily.
Yep.
And
How did we name them?
yeah. Yes.
The students, the first class of SMSU students came up with the names.
Okay.
So back in the day,
That's hundreds of years ago.
back in the 1900s.
Oh.
So this is a nice grassy area here too. You'll see during the fall campfires out here. So we'll bring out some fire pits. We'll host some events out here, live music, do some play some frisbee, some other games. But we do have a campus religious center.
Religious center. That includes. Okay, where is that?
Straight ahead.
Okay, is that for the prayer room?
Yep.
Okay.
And we have a daycare. So if a student has a child, we have a center.
Mothers.
Yep.
Okay. That's
Yep.
And let's say the people, some are like married, they want to have like apartment or something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Is that also the same building?
They can live in the apartments over here,
Oh, okay.
across the street, the multicolored building.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
that's for the couple.
Well, it can be. Yep.
Okay.
I would recommend that. But we do have off-campus housing that we don't manage, but it's within walking distance. So So here's another common area. So let's say you lived in Chez Nous.
Yeah.
You could just walk right here and get your laundry done.
Wow. Is that a cat or what is it?
Yeah, that's a cat. Lakota. And we're walking towards what we call Sweetland Hall.
Wow.
So Sweetland Hall is, and these are suites. So essentially, you'll have a room, a bathroom, and another room on the other side of the bathroom.
Okay.
That you'll share with 4 people.
Wow.
It's not co-ed though, so it's like two males and another 2 males. So
this one.
Yep.
Okay.
But there'll be another set of suites with females.
Okay.
So it's co-ed, but you can't share rooms with male, female.
So are there people right now in the building?
Yep. There might be. Yep.
Okay. This is a beautiful place. I think this is like a bigger or one city.
It's a good view.
Wow. Yes. This is amazing. Beautiful, beautiful. And this is for the area, this one's for...
Just a common area. Yep.
Okay.
Just to hang out, a computer kiosk, quick microwave. But
Is it like anyone can come and sit here or?
yep.
Oh, wow! This looks luxurious. Anyone can come and just sit here and
You can plug in, charge.
they can work.
Get some work
This is a
done.
computer TV.
Yep.
Wow, this is beautiful, beautiful.
And they watch soccer, whatever sporting event. You got the mailroom here.
Which one? Oh,
So again, each student will be assigned to like a number, and then if they get mail, their key will open it up.
okay.
But again, if there's a bigger package, they go to the mailroom and pick up the big package. So the nice thing about this complex is elevators. So we're going to go up to floor 3.
How tall is the building?
3 floors.
3 floors.
Yep. Yep. So how long you been stateside?
I was in New York. I was in California. It's been 2 weeks around.
Okay. Good trip.
Yeah, it's been a really good trip.
Awesome.
Okay, and we're on the third floor now in
Sweetland Hall.
Sweetland Home. How many homes do you have here?
I think they house over 250 students
Okay.
just in this building.
Wow.
And we're going to go in this room right here.
This?
Yep.
Okay.
And this is
This
just
is a stranger here.
Stanger.
Oh, a stranger. Okay. And this is the...
So this is an accessible room. So if a student was in a wheelchair, this would be the setup for one student.
Okay.
But essentially, the suites would be smaller bathroom,
Okay.
but it would have a shower, a toilet. The sink would be in the room,
Wow.
and then there would be more space to have, the bedding, like the setup for the closets and the mattress and places to sleep and store. So, but yeah, it's really nice.
Wow. These are really nice. SMSU. Is that students here?
Yep.
Oh.
And they have little bump out lounges here. So if a student wanted to get out of the room, and just come in and study, play a board game, take a nap. This is some space here for the students.
And this?
I'm sure it's cleaning supplies.
Okay, okay.
I don't know.
Turn off the lights when it.
If you want to go back in.
Oh, okay.
How's it going?
It looks beautiful, beautiful, amazing.
Yeah, during the summer it's pretty quiet, so we have to paint the walls, shampoo the carpets, polish everything up. We're going to take a right here. And there is a common kitchen.
Okay.
So again,
kitchen means like everybody goes and cooks or how does
Yep. So and we do have a summer program currently going on right now. There's going to be some food in here, but so they have a stove, an oven, a couple microwaves, some counter space, some seating, beautiful view of our one of the football stadium, but also the nature area. So there's trails that you can walk.
Wow.
Straight out there, and you can just kind of run through. There's herds of deer out there during the winter. It's kind of cool.
Wow.
But they have a pond over there, so it's kind of a nice place to go and just get peace and just be out in nature, get away from the buzz of campus. Yep.
Okay. And right now the summer, the holiday, the vacation is going on right now.
Yep.
Okay. How long this is gonna last for?
Till August.
Till August.
Yeah,
Okay.
late August. Yep.
And the semester, there's a new intake the semester now. Those who actually already studied, like their semester is already over.
So we do have summer sessions.
Okay.
So there are some students taking classes on campus.
Yeah.
Mostly the graduate students that are going for like their master's in business admin.
Yeah.
And then we do have some high school students taking classes right now. And then everything else is online. So for the summer, the majority of our classes are online. Just another common area. And then again, it's just more rooms, more suites. They can do their laundry right here.
Okay.
So they don't have to even leave the building. They just go down a floor, up a floor, and then they have their laundry accessible right here.
There's a washing machine, so you can always wash your clothes whenever you want to do it. And I want to ask you a question, Mr. Gus. If let's say they don't want to wash, some students, but I know most of them they will be doing themselves. But some of the students, if they want to give it to someone else, like is there any facility that any way that they can get the service for all those washing?
We don't have that. No, not on campus. So.
Okay.
I mean, unless they want to pay me, I'll do their laundry.
Oh.
I do enough of it at home, so. But no, we don't have that service. So.
And there's also one question I wanted to ask you. Like, let's say now they're on campus, they're staying here, and they're like, I wanted to know the type of the food that they want to eat. Let's say, do they get a prepared food as well, or is it like they need to make themselves?
So students can have a meal plan. So if you're on campus living in, let's say, Sweetland or a traditional dorm, you will be on a meal plan. Yeah. And there's a 10 meal, 14 meal, and 19 meal plan. Wow. And so, but that's all prepared. It's like going into a restaurant and just just kind of picking what you want.
And if they just, let's say they bought that package, but they actually didn't eat food someday, is it also, are they gonna get kind of like any refund or something on it, or it just,
If you don't use your meals,
yeah,
you lose them.
okay,
So if you're on a 14 meal a week plan and you only use 12, those
lose.
two go out the
Okay.
window.
And but there's also other way that they can cook themselves.
Yeah, yeah, like in the common kitchen area. Yep.
Okay, now I get. And I think if they try to really cook themselves, it's much cheaper.
Yep.
Okay, great. Yeah, let's.
And then we're gonna head out,
Okay.
and we do have transportation to like different stores,
Yeah.
so they can get on the they get on the bus, the shuttle. It'll bring them to different stores to buy food or
They
shop.
don't have to go down, like they just can order it.
Well, they'd have to. They stop by campus at certain times,
Yeah.
and then they pick them up, and then they leave, and then they bring them back. So it's convenient. It's free, or it's built into the fees.
Yeah.
But they don't have to like call a taxi or an Uber. It's just built in.
And these areas where students can come and relax.
Yep.
Okay. I personally love this kind of areas, Mr. Gus.
Yeah. I spent a lot of time just hanging out outside.
Wow.
We have a state park
Okay.
and a county park
Okay.
that has a lot of nice walking trails,
Wow.
forest. They're both of them are within 15 miles from campus.
Wow.
So you can do some camping, jump in the river, jump in the pond, walk the trails. So if you want to get off campus, be in nature, that's the place to go.
Okay.
Really close. Do some fishing. So this is the back side of our field house.
Okay.
It's called the RA facility.
Wow.
It's essentially home to our basketball program. They play all their home games here. But they do host like classes. We're going to take a left.
Okay.
They do host classes in there for like physical education. And then if a student wants to participate in like a sport called intramurals, let's say they want to play basketball, volleyball, or whatever sport's being offered.
Yeah.
They do host those at night. There's open gym. There's space to walk. So if it's cold out and you don't want to be outside, you can still do some laps in the facility. So straight ahead is the Regional Event Center, Mackey Field, home to football and soccer.
Wow.
Great venue. It's always fun on a Saturday for football, Sundays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays for soccer. It's good stuff. Soccer coach.
Okay.
Hey, sir, you can't park there. Best spot on campus. It's the best spot on campus. Hey, Reese.
Are they part of the university?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, he's the head swim coach.
wow. Oh, there's a swimming pool here, right?
Yep. In fact, I don't have the keys for it, but coach can show us. Are you going into the pool? You want to keep a door open? Which one? This is Suresh.
Suresh, yeah.
He's
Hi.
from Nepal. He's
Great to meet you.
I'm showing money.
he's visiting. He does consulting for the university, sends students, international students here.
Okay.
So we're just kind of doing a tour, showing them around. But it'd be great if we could get a snap of the pool. Okay, let's do that.
Easiest.
Let's do the top.
They'll be unlocked for sure until. I mean, if you guys are going now, I can do that for y'all.
Yeah, we'll be up in a few minutes. I'm gonna bring him through the student center and then work my way up.
I'll unlock the
One over by.
side entrance spectator doors upstairs.
Hello.
Okay.
What's
Yeah.
your name?
Reese.
Chris.
Reese. Yep.
Reese.
Reese Wally.
Reese.
Reese, and then we're going to Wally than mine.
Nope. Middle name is.
So you forgot your middle name.
What's your middle name?
You know what my middle name is?
This is a little insulting.
Oh, what are those Hall of Honor?
So these are former student athletes that are in the Hall of Honor. It's like the Hall of Fame of
yeah.
our student athletes.
Okay,
So
okay.
we offer all sorts of sports, from basketball, football, volleyball, softball, wrestling. We're gonna head over here. This is our field house.
Okay.
We were on the outside before. Probably hosting a camp here today, but at least you can get a view.
Wow. This is. You know, there's a lot of Nepali students. They love this game.
They love basketball.
Basketball.
Yeah.
And they also like soccer actually. So,
All right.
but I'm personally into swimming. I think they love swimming too.
See if I still got it one time.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh no.
Didn't even hit it. Man. I better get the ball. Yeah, there's a nice walking track. Usually the bleachers are pulled in so that students can do laps, but then they can shoot hoops. They have open gym at night.
Open gym.
Yep,
Where?
in here.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so if they want to throw a ball, shoot some hoops, stuff like that, it's available.
Okay.
One second.
Is this drinking water?
Yeah. Air ball. From Nepal, one of our consultant recruiters.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just showing them around.
Very cool.
Yeah, got camp going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
130 kids.
Starting what? Other
Fifth
eat
grade through ninth. Yeah, they're eating.
eating lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Lord.
Little break.
Yeah. Trying to figure out all the different things.
That and helps pay some bills.
That's what. Oh. Yeah.
Is
All
it
right.
basketball coach?
Yep. This is well, they're doing a basketball camp right now. So we do have a fitness center.
Wow.
So during the school year, it's open 7 days a week. During the summer, it's closed, I believe, on Saturday, Sunday.
Wow, it's open.
So students have access to this. This is part of the fees. They don't have to pay a membership. It's just built in. Yep. So cardio, whether you want to do a run, a walk, elliptical, some rowing, some stepping, some lifting.
It's only when the campus is there. If it's on a holiday, they cannot come here, right?
During the school year, it's open 7 days, every day.
What about the break time? Like let's say now.
Like right now, it's closed. Yep.
Okay.
It should be open. It's probably lunchtime, so that's why it's not open, because it's noon. I think they probably close it for like a half hour. But yeah, great way to stay in shape. Get rid of some stress. Yeah, during the summer, for 2 hours, it's closed midday. So, but they'll have someone there staffing, someone working. Then we also have another spot here, traditionally used by the student athletes, our weight room. We'll go around, get in through this door. Or maybe not. Ooh. So just a different feel, but again, this is used primarily by our student athletes. So we have a strength coach, and then the athletes have specific times they come in and get work done. So the football team might be in here at 6 a.m., the volleyball team might be in here at 8 a.m., things of that nature. All right, let's go check out our food hall. We got a bunch of students, campers, eating right now, so it's going to get a little loud, but at least you can get a good tour. I'll just give you a quick walkabout. Plenty of seating. How's camp? Got some games coming up? So during the school year, this will be a full salad bar with soups. Really nice. Over here, we call it the griddle. So like if you ever want like to get some eggs, some breakfast type food, they make omelets to serve. Hash browns, pancakes, sausage, bacon, whatever a student would want. I got you. This isn't set up right now, but it's the heart of the house, so it's more of a home style dining. The menu changes daily, so there's always some new food sitting out for students. Cereal, milk, you got your sodas. And then we do have an ice cream machine here, so if someone wants to eat ice cream for every meal, that's an option. I don't think it's working today though. And there's this back area here for other food options. They got the House of the Char here, where it's burgers, fries, more kind of like chicken sandwiches, stuff of that nature. This is kind of an experiment. It's called the Studio. So every day this kind of mixes it up. Just you never know what you're going to get here, but it's awesome. Then you got your pizzas, your pasta, your stir fry. So plenty of options for students. Shouldn't get bored. How's the baby?
Those are cold drinks, right? Cold drinks.
Yes.
Those are cold drinks.
Yep. Yep.
This is a high school.
These are 5th through 8th graders. So these aren't college kids. No. We're going to go this way. And we're going to head up the staircase over here.
All right.
Race you. Come on.
Wow.
And then we have a gym over here.
Okay. It looks like very oily, you know.
Yeah, it's just got new wax.
Okay, I was.
Brand new. So this is one of our other gyms.
Wow, a lot of. I think we just went here. No?
Okay. No,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
a different gym. Yep.
There's a lot of gyms. Wow.
So home to essentially our games that we host here are volleyball and then wrestling matches, wheelchair basketball as well. Our wheelchair basketball team placed 3rd in the nation this year, and that was pretty special. Yeah, nice space. And then we're just going to go check out the pool. Then I'll show you a few different classrooms,
Okay.
and then the library, and get you back so you can get some lunch.
Sure.
Hey, Kirk.
Oh, hey, how are you?
You gonna throw them in the pool?
Right over the railing, yes. And
Clap.
that's not good. Somebody's video of you saying that.
We do have a.
Oh yeah. Wow.
So we do have a diving well, 2 different heights,
Okay.
and then our lap lanes here. Currently, right now, it's just a women's swim and dive team. So the coach was nice enough to let us in and check it out.
This looks beautiful.
But we do have another fitness center here.
Oh, there's a lot of fitness in.
But this is specifically for one of the academic programs called Exercise Science.
Oh, now I understand it. Exercise science. This is a very popular, program. A lot of people I know, they've been coming to the office here there in Nepal. They asked me if the Minnesota, Southwest Minnesota has this program, exercise science program.
Yep.
It's accredited by Commission of Accreditation of Allied Health Education Programs.
Yep. So
And this is how it looks like right here.
our students will, depending on the major,
Yeah.
they could train individuals. So like some of our students will have people from the community, staff, faculty that come in and then work out with them with specific, regimens.
Okay.
So yeah, we got a whole 2 gyms basically there. Just offices, no classrooms over here. And we got a bit of a hoof here to get to the next spot. Can't get through there. Let's go this way.
Oh, this is another sports.
Yeah, we just walked by here.
Okay,
Yep,
okay.
yep, same gym. Yep. So how many other colleges are you touring?
I already toured different universities in California. Now I'll be going to, yeah, like couple of more.
Okay. Nice. Here, we can walk outside. Another nice little area. So this is a nice space because it's in between our student center, our fine arts department, so like our theater and music, our physical education department right behind us, and then everything else. So it's just students are coming and going all day. So got a few benches out here. Students can sit, have lunch, study, watch Netflix. This taller building here, this is our library.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you around there, and then a few classrooms, and then we'll head back.
And this is
It's called Bellows Academic. This is
President South.
the first president, yes, Howard Bellows. He
Okay.
was the one that got this university off the ground, and we named the whole building after him.
And this is
Just a common area. It's typically an art gallery, but right now they're hosting just different meetings on campus, but they do have this set up as an art gallery throughout the year. So you can see some of the photos on the wall.
and the stages are
They were gifts from all over the place.
wow.
Yeah, from you name it.
All right, it's up fine. Oh, this one's really unique. What is this? This is a gift from Sang Disney, but it looks like a gift from Asia, maybe the region of China. Yeah, it's Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure this is Chinese too. Yeah, yeah.
And it does rotate, so there's different pieces in there.
And this big, is it gold? Looks like golden. Gold. Okay.
Let's head this way. So all of our buildings are interconnected.
Yeah.
So you could be in that building
Mm-hmm.
and come to a class in this building without having to go outside.
So this building is the university classes.
Yep, yeah. This is kind of our main academic area. So we were in Bellows Academic.
Yeah.
This is called Charter Hall, but
Yes.
this is the link between the two.
Yeah.
Over there is science and math and science and technology. And then we have another IL, it's called individualized learning. So There's a lot of different academic buildings. Here's a map.
Okay.
So if you want to just take a quick look here, over here. So we started in the student center,
Yeah.
and then we walked out to the dorm area. We checked out the RA, the PE, and now we're through BA. We're going to check out the library here in a little bit, but Charter Hall, then we got these other buildings.
Okay.
So, yep. So we do have 3 different larger lecture halls. I'll just show you one. So this is an example of a lecture hall.
Wow.
It probably can seat close to 200 people. I haven't counted, but we limit our classes that are large to like 70, 75. Our average class size is 15. So we'll never pack 200 students in one room, but
Okay.
so we have classrooms on the perimeter. I don't know if they're open. This one might be. Yeah, this one is. So just, so you have an example of kind of a traditional room. This would be,
So this is the classroom.
Yep. Got a nice setup here with technology. Small class sizes again, which gives you accessibility to the nice thing about the small class. Professors get to know you really quick, and if you have questions after class, you knock on their door, and you get answers. So, yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of it's set up with technology, and we can record lectures, and some professors will record their lectures with video and audio and post it so that students that may want to go back and revisit the content, they can.
Okay.
Or if they're sick and can't make class, they can. There's the camera up there.
Oh wow. Should we log this or?
No.
Okay.
No, they're having class in there later.
Oh, okay.
So you can take a rate.
Individualized learning, science, math, science. Okay.
Yep.
Social science. That means psychology.
No, this is IL, home to education and culinology and hospitality management.
Okay.
So the one thing I wanted to just show is this area here.
Yeah.
It's the Deanne Grable Student Success Center. So if students need some help with classes, get some tutoring.
Are we going inside? I think
If you want.
Yeah, I would like to get some
Yeah,
clip.
sure.
You can wait me there. I can
You
come
bet.
back. All right. This is the library, right?
No, Success Center.
Oh, okay. What is that success center means?
Essentially, we have success coaches,
Yeah.
tutoring,
Yeah.
and resources here to make sure students are.
Oh, they can come for support anytime. They
Yeah.
can just ask for any additional assistance if
Yep.
you want it.
Yep.
Okay, that is right here. And okay. These are books, I think. These are tables. These are where you can sit and discuss. Someone's working there. Okay. Yes.
Cool. I think we can check out a few labs.
Okay.
Some chemistry stuff, maybe biology.
What's the time right now?
12:20.
These are restrooms, and I want to tell one message that I have to tell them is, there's maybe some people they're not used to it. They're gonna have to open it, and that way it opens. And this is the sanitizer, Mr. Goss. What is this?
Yeah, sanitizer. All right, so everything, again, getting cleaned, moved, polished. So we'll see if we can find a lab. So you have some footage.
How old is the university again? It was founded in 18th century.
What is it? 60,
60,
68?
1968 or 1868?
19.
Okay, wow. Very old university in Minnesota or USA. Thinking about studying in the US. And that's also in public university with a very affordable tuition fee.
Yep.
That's just gonna be like $9,000 per year. After your scholarship, if you deserve a scholarship, you're gonna have to get scholarship GPA at least 3.5. And even if you don't get a scholarship, tuition visa just like $10,000, which actually is very affordable. And your living expenses will be very, very, very affordable, which is just $9,000.
Yeah.
Even less, right? If
No.
you share the accommodation.
Yeah, I would say it's going to be closer to 10,000, but yeah, it's still very affordable.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
We got a greenhouse over here where we
Right.
grow a bunch of stuff. They do have
And-
classes.
And I'm going to tell the people that you choose SMSU, Southeast Minnesota State University, located in Marshall, Minnesota. And this is a very beautiful city, very peaceful, and they have the very strong presence of American students. And
Very safe. Yep.
yeah, and
Yep.
it's very safe. I will say almost zero crime right here. And I just went to New York. I was just scared. But I'm going to tell you that in Minnesota, that's also in Marshall. It's a very safest place, and also, it's a very peaceful area, and it's a beautiful, beautiful city. Beautiful. Look at that, Southeast Minnesota State University.
Yeah, did you get this picture here? Out front? That's
Right.
the entrance to campus. You can do that later, but
Okay, sure.
like outside, but
Let's go.
it's beautiful. Yeah, the labs are
Oh, these
locked
are
up.
labs.
No.
These are staffs.
Yeah, this is an office space. This is our School of Business.
Okay.
But all the labs are just getting waxed, and so I can't get you in there. But you can peek through.
Medical.
I'm not sure if it's for anatomy or biology, chemistry. Yeah.
Okay. But
Yep.
right now, there's a cleaning going on here.
Yep. So everything's getting.
Mr. Gus cannot really open this because of,
Yeah.
it's the holiday now, summer holiday.
It says,
Summer,
"Do not enter."
oh, do not enter.
Wet wax.
Okay.
All right. Last stop, library. Turning left. So yeah, we just have more classrooms just throughout this whole building. So just another peek in a classroom that's open.
Wow.
So
What is that? The white color I can see. Is that the microphone?
that thing,
Yeah.
they call it an Elmo. So if I was using this book and I wanted it to project onto the screen or anything, I could just put it down and it'd be up on the screen, so
wow.
everyone could see
This
it.
is like a projector.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I've never seen this kind of projector in the past.
Yeah.
And this is very unique.
And this is just a smart board. So,
Wow.
and again, we have cameras in pretty much every room. Some new chairs, more classrooms.
So let me ask you a question. How big is the area here for the university compound? That's the area. In number, do you remember?
As far as students
I mean,
or
the land. I mean,
land?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a good question.
Okay, so not everybody remembers. So what is this, Mr. Gus?
Just it's an artwork by a student.
Oh wow, I like this one. This is beautiful.
Let's see. All right, so we have a lot of different floors to the library.
Oh, there's a fifth floor for library.
Mhm.
Main floor, third floor, fourth floor. Wow. Hello. This is the staff zone right here.
So yeah, we have technology support here.
Okay.
So if a student has some issues with logging in to their accounts or their laptop, they can get
So
assistance
this is
here.
also a library, this one?
Yep, this whole, yep.
Oh, the students can come and just sit here.
Students can, yep,
Wow.
sit here. They can fax, they can scan, they can print, they can use the Macs. There's PCs,
16. Wow.
216, yep.
That's a large. Look at this. It feels like you're working in a very fancy and luxury office as even a student here at SMSU. I feel it. This is a fax, you know.
Yeah.
Is this a fax machine?
I don't know. It's called a Documate. I don't know.
Maybe fax.
Zero-
This one's a fax for sure. Scanner.
Scanner.
This one's a fax maybe. And
Who uses fax? But I don't know.
oh, okay. Right here is the photocopy machines. Right here you can see this is the MacBook.
Yep.
Wow, and the students are using MacBook here at the library in SMS here, and you can see it right here.
We do have
You can
like
just
PCs.
PCs. Wow, look at that.
So depending on what the student wants, there's little
They can
kiosks.
they can sit here, they can talk, they can have their, but they cannot bring the food here, right?
No.
Cold drinks and all that.
But then over here, it's kind of nice too, because if they have a computer,
Wow.
they could sit right here. There's a little light, gives you a little privacy.
Wow. Can I just try? Okay. Oh, now I can see this. There's a light. You can just turn your lights on. You can keep your computers right here, and you can just relax. This is a very private, you know. This is like a one cabin, and this is a very big library here. Can I go here?
Yeah.
Okay, and a lot of books. Wow. There's beautiful books here. There's a lot of books. You know, if you read all these books, I think you're going to have a lot of powerful brain. This is a really, really good one. Very, very good. Look at this. Very big library. Yes, Mr. Goss,
Yes.
are we going out?
Over here.
Okay, let me just finish it, okay?
We got more upstairs.
Okay, wow, there's more upstairs, the library. It's not the end. Look at this. Okay, look at these areas. Look at these places. Look at these places. These are all library. All library. All right, let's go. And even this is a library, Mr. Goss?
Part of the library. Yep. Yep.
Wow.
It's just a common computer station. Yep.
Okay. Look at this. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's finish this video. So, all right, we're gonna go up to this place where this time from. Because this is a beautiful sport again. You can see the buildings. All these buildings are just for South Minnesota State University. All the trees are beautiful things. I think that's maybe the rock, right? The the table and rock here.
We'll go to the upper
All right. Is a Nepal flag here? Yeah. Oh, I see. Wow, this is Nepal flag right here in Southeast Minnesota State University. Wow, that's amazing. And I see different flags from different countries.
nice little area here. Again, relax.
Okay.
Comfy couch.
Okay, that's great. Alumni. They have a lot of.
Then this is the Mustang zone. So this game,
Bingo.
ping pong, you know what this is called? Pool. You know what that's called?
Fresh popcorn. They get the popcorn here. Wow. They get the popcorn too.
Yeah, we have a
Wow. And these are pools.
Yep.
Where is the pool? I don't. Oh, here.
Oh, we got 4.
Right here, you can play pool as well. This is wow. Okay. Mustang.
Yeah, during the school year though, I mean,
Yeah.
no, I
Hey, you working here?
So you're studying here at Southeast Minnesota?
Yes.
What university? What grade? What master's degree? BBA? No, MBA.
yes.
That's great. And where you from? Nigeria. Wow. Great to see you. Bye bye.
All right. Walk back over the menu.
Sure.
Good meeting you.
Thank you for showing me around. I step in?
Oh, yeah.
This is the food zone when people can come, the students can come and
Yep.
eat food and wow.
Home base.
What is this one? Smith. Oh.
So here's another classroom computer lab.
Okay.
Kind of cool, brand new.
Wow. What are those big ones? The screens.
I don't know. Just a bunch of TV screens. Yep. I don't know what classes are going to be taught. This is a kind of a new space.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
I think this is for the IT department.
Yeah, classes usually are posted here, so you can tell what
Yeah,
classes are
computer
taught.
lab. This is computer lab.
Yep. And then we do have some rooms that you can reserve. So as a student, if you wanted to study with a group of classmates, you could reserve the room. You can plug in and get work done. So,
Okay.
yep. Yep. There's another lab around the corner. You want to look at that? There's a lot of other computer labs. We just walked by them. Just good space for students to, yeah, spread out. This is just a small lab here too.
And this one was the staff.
Yep. So yeah, the faculty will be up here.
Yeah.
We're walking around. Students will be in here.
Oh, is this the electronic?
Yeah. Yep.
If they want to use the, let's say, green color, they use the green.
I'm not too sure how it works, but yeah. I think you got to power everything up, but it works. These are kind of neat. These are like
Is there any?
fit bikes where students can sit with their computer
And they can be.
and they can pedal. It's called a fit desk.
They can do it together. They
Yep.
can do it together. They're working. They're doing exercise.
Right. Yeah.
Can you just film it? Let me try this. All right. So you can also. This is amazing. I've never seen this before. So you can put your legs just right here. You can be just working. Keep your computer. I think there's a feed desk. What is it? 28. That's like somebody did that times or.
I don't know.
Okay, you can just be working. Wow, this is really good. Okay, let's go. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have more of those spread out, but and there's 2 more levels,
Yeah.
but I think we're good, huh? The next floor is all the books. You wanna
I'll just go and.
you wanna
come
do
back.
that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they trying to clean this now?
Oh, they will.
Okay.
We got a couple months.
Whoa, so many books. I mean, this is a lot of books. Wow, a lot of books here. Yeah. Can you see one book? What it looks like? This is about economic models and methods.
I was looking for mine.
Oh,
Somewhere around here.
what is this?
It's a lot of like psychology and sport.
So the students can collect and read the book from here for free.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, and
And you can check the majority of them out
wow,
and take them,
yeah.
take them home with you.
And this right from here, and you can see this view. These are all the buildings you can see. This is all Southeast Minnesota State University. All these buildings. So, Mr. Goss,
Mhm.
from the top, can I see all the buildings if there's any place?
Whew.
Is there anything like that?
I
Because
don't
I
know.
didn't get my drone to do it.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know
Let's
if that's possible. So,
let's go up one,
okay, sure.
because this might be a. You can't see everything, but I mean, you're seeing the top of the buildings here, but you got some of the dorms over here,
All these areas of
PE,
Southeast Minnesota State
Fellows
University.
Academic.
Look at this, all the area right here. And again, this is a library.
Yep, floor 4.
Wow.
So straight ahead is the student center,
Okay.
and then you got the physical education building,
Okay.
and then over to the left here is fine arts. So the theater and music department. All right. Should we head back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
They're not current students, so.
They did a March Madness bracket for books that all the students got to like vote on and everything. Yeah. And then they also have like the riddles here.
So that student on tour, I'm going to meet with in probably 10 minutes.